magazine. This is Joe Levy. Also, she's an actress and a comedian, and she's performing tonight at 10 on Gotham Comedy Club Live on Access TV. Say hello to Susie Essman. And she is the anchor of CNN's Starting Point. Please welcome Soledad O'Brien. Soledad, before we get started, if you don't mind, because it's everywhere, are you leaving CNN?
You know, we're talking about my role. As you know, it's been reported a lot that the morning show is going a different direction.
Right.
So I'm going to, we're talking about what ways I can contribute to CNN, doing the stuff that I like to do, which is hard-hitting journalism.
When you say a different direction, are they going to do it in the evening, or...?
That would be a schedule I would like, actually. But, I like doing documentaries. I like doing hard-hitting, grilling people.
Well, keep watching.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get started, everybody. Earlier this week, comedian and friend to the show, Lisa Lampanelli, tweeted a photo of herself and the actress Lena Dunham and called her my N-word, as in it's better, I guess. Well, she ended it with an A. She spelled it N-I-G-G-A. And that was part of the caption. And the tweet caused a racial controversy. I talked about it yesterday. I don't approve of this. After the backlash, this is what Lisa tweeted to the world. She says, "The N-word ending in ER is far different context from the word ending in A." I can't believe she's trying to justify. Ask any person who knows the Urban Dictionary. It means friend. I am the Urban Dictionary. No, it doesn't.
I am an Urban Dictionary. No, it doesn't.
Okay, let's go to Soledad.
So, if you go check out the Urban Dictionary, there actually is one online. And example number 6 under the Urban Dictionary says it's white people trying to act like they're black. It has nothing to do with are you a friend. So I would say, in a nutshell, white people, do not say the N-word with an A. Do not say the N-word with an ER. Just stop. No. The answer is no. Don't do it. No.
I think it was a poor choice of words. However,
you're a comedian.
As a comedian, this is why I don't tweet, because I know I'll just get myself into trouble. It's a very different thing when you're in a comedy club and you're in this kind of environment where you could say whatever you want. It's kind of down and low and dirty.
Yeah.
And tweeting, everything is out there and it's literal. But as a comedian, I really believe that political correctness is anti-comedy. I really believe that what Lisa was doing, her intent was not to be derogatory. Maybe she had a poor choice of words. It was a bad decision, which is why tweeting when you're drunk, I've made some huge mistakes.
Yeah, you're saying she was necessarily drunk, but it was less a joke than a photo caption, which is part of the problem.
Right.
And also, I don't trust any word that if I spell it wrong, it's offensive.
Right.
Because I don't spell well.
Well, Lampanelli, I do like you. I'm going to preface that. I know that you sold out shows at the Apollo Theater. I know that a large part of your audience, fan base, is black, including me. But I will say this. One day, girl, you're going to use that word in the wrong way, and you are going to get somebody's black handprint right across your pretty white face. Don't do it.
It was a poor choice.
It was a really poor choice. Anyway, let's move on.
And again, she did it in the comedy club. Different context. It would have been different.
Different context, I guess. But I just don't like it. You don't call Chinese people a certain word. You don't call Italian people a certain word. It's just
it's a slur. It's a slur. She used a slur. She tweeted it out, and now people are saying, "Hey, it's offensive. This is offensive," and I like her too.
Yeah.
But it's offensive. She shouldn't be surprised.
She doesn't understand. Okay. Our next story, everybody, broke after troubled singer Mindy McGreedy took her own life. Over the weekend. We all know this story. She was a fit cast member of Dr. Drew's Celebrity Rehab to die. Do VH1, my question to the panel, Joe, I'm coming to you first. Do VH1 and Dr. Drew deserve some blame for the death of Mindy McGreedy and the fellow cast members?
It's hard not to give some blame to the TV network. It's difficult when it comes to Dr. Drew. And I've spoken to Dr. Drew. I know him a tiny little bit. He's very well intentioned with this. His point is these people have serious problems, and addiction is a serious problem, and I want to talk to America about this. But the VH1, they're doing this because it's good TV and it's ratings.
Yeah.
But let's also look at the people who go on the show. Mindy McGreedy said that she did this, whether she got something out of it or not, and I think she did. But she said she did it for the big fat check. That's why she walked in the door.
Yeah.
Once you're there, I think they find that it's a serious process, and Dr. Drew is serious about it.
Yeah.
By some reports, she tried to kill herself 4 times over the past day. She was a very troubled woman who leaves behind 2 little boys, and it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And I think people can look around and say, well, let's blame this person. It'll make us feel better, or this person.
It's natural to want to blame somebody else.
You know, when you have children and you kill yourself, you got to be really in the depths of despair.
Yeah.
Because one thing kids take away from you is your ability to die. It's like, let's say you just feel like dying one day. You can't. You have kids.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta live when you have kids. So she must have been in the depths of despair.
Addiction is a disease. Depression is a disease. She clearly suffered with
Well, you know, quite frankly, celebrity rehab, I feel like most of the celebrities that go on there just want to go on to become relevant and get the paycheck, like Mindy said, and not for real help. And I love Dr. Drew. Richard Marx, the singer from the 80s, said, I think Dr. Drew should change his name to Dr. Kevorkian. Same results.
I think the whole idea of celebrity rehab is an exploitive show. By its nature, it's an exploitive show. Because you're watching people who are semi-celebrities on the downfall. It's not like a show like Intervention, for example.
Are people who are coming to the bottom, right? If they don't go to rehab, they're going to die.
But celebrities are really interested, and if you, as a regular person, are really interested in getting yourself clean and sober, you don't go on camera, not whether you're a celebrity or a private citizen.
Maybe that's the appeal for people who are doing that.
Dr. Drew says mental health issues can be life-threatening and need to be treated with the same intensity and resources as any other dangerous, potentially life-threatening medical condition. If someone you know is suffering, please be sure he or she gets the help and maintains treatment. Mindy also left rehab way sooner than she should have, most
You know what?
recently.
If I had a kid that needed rehab, last thing I'm doing is putting them on TV.
Well, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so our next story is... there was a recent golf outing between one President Obama and Tiger Woods, and people are up in arms about this. The press complained because they were excluded from this golf outing.
No pictures.
And some people are saying that, you know, why would our president be hanging out with the most hated philanderer of all time? So what do you think, Joe?
You know, I think we should talk about the important issues, because we're facing important issues, and this isn't one of them. I think we should be talking about Michelle's bangs.
Which I love. Do you love the bangs? I love bangs.
No, I'm not sure. I'm a little unsure.
They look very Kerry Washington. They're very threatening.
You know, I'll tell you something, because my husband is a golfer. Men in golf, all bets off. If Heinrich Himmler asked my husband to play golf, and he had good tips for him, he would play with him.
Yeah, the president probably wanted good golf lessons. What do you say, Soledad?
The White House press corps, they're so mad because they couldn't get close to the golf game. And it's like, I'd like to see that energy put into documents around Benghazi or the drone program. Something that matters as opposed to, like, shots of the president and Tiger Woods playing golf.
So we're not really up in arms in that, but people are up in arms. I'm not up in arms. I think it might have been a decision that he would not have made in his first term because he was very sensitive about being elected for a second. But now everybody, we've elected him. He's on his victory lap. This is the first of many things in poor choices.
He was asking for tips on putting, not how to get prostitutes. It's a big difference.
I was a little worried when afterwards Tiger gave a press conference, he talked about it, and he used a golf term to compliment him. He said the president is a good stick. Which means he handles his golf club well. But I thought that was a dangerous moment.
That's what she said. Everybody, okay, look, we're going to take a break. Up next, you don't want to miss what we talk about. We are talking about a mother who's facing prison time for hiring a stripper for her son's 16th birthday. We'll talk. Keep it here.
Stay warm with all your friends on Fox 4030.
This young lady needs jail time.
Lots of laughs, juicy celebrity gossip, and how to live life to the fullest. Join Jeff, Wendy, and Ricky weekdays on Fox 4030.
It's so wrong. It is so wrong. As a parent, it is just appalling. The question is, it's bad parenting. Should she be charged?
She makes 5 counts of child endangerment,
Which could put her in jail for 5 years.
Right.
1 year.
Well, 5 counts per 1 count per year, right? But if you think about how much it costs, right, to put someone in prison in New York State, $60,000. So you really want to spend some huge amount of money. She's an insanely awful parent, and my children would go nowhere near her family ever. ever.
Okay.
But should she go to jail?
Go to jail is the question.
Come on.
You know, I hate when I'm on stage. Sometimes it's always advertised for adults only when I do stand up, and then I see parents in the audience with their 11 and 12-year-old kids, and it infuriates me because I'm not responsible to change my act because they're bad parents.
Okay, well, I'm a mother. Flog me if you want to, but I got news for you. At 16 years old with online, these kids have seen more booty and boobs than ever.
But Wendy.
And Susie, this is something that is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. I don't think it should have been done in a bowling alley. I think that every mother at the party...
At all?
Well, but things happen. And if you called me and said, Wendy, it's his birthday, we're inviting 5 boys over, and we're going to have a stripper, but it's all going to be, you know, it's just going to be titillating, it's not going to be terrible. I'm going to be like, okay, well, I'll bring the white wine, and I want to sit in the other room. And I want to say, I don't think it's the worst thing.
Why was I not born your son?
Because you weren't born in 2000.
Oh, okay.
There's a big difference between seeing something online, porn, and being physically stimulated.
We have a family friend who recently, just did this for the son's 16th birthday. No, my son wasn't there, but I didn't find it to be the worst thing, and neither did my husband.
I'm
sorry. I just think that what she did wrong was she had it in a public venue. She had the well, she didn't tell any of the mothers. You see, the moms didn't find out until they were snooping on their kids' Facebooks, and then they see this. And one of the moms originally, her first reaction was to call the police.
It's not snooping if you friend them, right? And of course, the whole point of friending them is to see photos of the kid with a stripper.
There should have been.
That's why you follow your
kids.
kids.
No, the parents
there should have been a parents' decision.
I never allow it. Never.
And I think that I would let my son go to that party as long as my husband was right there or I was right there.
Again, why was I not?
I think they're so confused at that age. 13, 14, 15. Their sexuality is so confused.
Listen, I was once a 16-year-old boy, and I was not confused. That would have been awesome. There would have been nothing confusing about it. It would have endangered my welfare because I might have died from happiness.
But years ago, a father used to take his son to the brothel to lose his virginity.
I'm not saying I do that, but
that is the parents' prerogative.
That's right.
Not to send your children to a birthday party where you think there's going to be a clown or a mime.
The truth is, because this is the same sneaky mom who would also serve liquor to them when they're 18 years old. So it's a slippery slope.
He had
to communicate as parents.
No
Slippery slope, I think, is where those ladies work.
Yeah. Look at me. Okay, so thank you all for being here. Terrific conversation. For more information about our panelists, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, everybody, it's time for our Live Like a Star audience giveaway. Keep it here.